A few weeks ago, Aaron and I went to the city to go check out San Francisco Chinatown's Autumn Moon Festival. All of the photos in this video are straight out of camera JPEGs taken with my Fujifilm X-T5 using the Fuji 35mm f1.4 lens with a glimmer glass filter on it. Today's recipe was recommended to me by a photographer and fellow YouTuber named Hunter Hart, so shout out to him. You guys can check out his channel, linked in the description, and I'll show his recipe at the end of the video if you'd like to try it out for yourself. This recipe uses classic negative for the base and has a white balance shift that leans pretty warm, which honestly worked out really well in this environment. It makes the reds look very rich, and being in Chinatown during a festival, there's plenty of red everywhere. That day, the crowd was way bigger than I expected it to be. We ended up having to go off to the side a bit in order to get a good view of the lion dancers on stage. But I ended up taking some of my favorite photos of the day from this spot, with this lady here in the foreground and the lion dancers in the background. As we headed down the street, this mom and her baby playing on the drum caught my eye, and it was just too cute of a moment to not capture. We continued walking through the festival to check out the vendors and other activities going on. At some points, I found that I was regretting not having a wider lens with me because the street was so crowded, I couldn't move myself to where I wanted to be able to capture the whole scene. Also, after using this lens for a few months now, I've realized that this lens misses focus sometimes, which is already pretty frustrating, but it's especially frustrating in fast-paced shooting situations like this. So I might just end up selling this one and getting the newer f2 version of this lens, because I still really like this focal length. If you happen to own either version of the 35mm, please do let me know what you think of your lens in the comments, because I'm pretty torn on whether or not I should keep this version, and maybe your comments will help me figure that out. So thanks in advance. After listening to some music in the park, Aaron and I went to grab lunch, and when we got back to Chinatown, the next group of lion dance performers were getting ready to take the stage. And this group actually had multiple lions and were doing lots of stunts, which was really cool to watch. After the lion dancers were done with their performance, Chef Martin Yan came out to do a mooncake demonstration, and it was just super cool getting to see him in person because he was always on the TV at my house growing up. And on our way back to BART, I was trying to take pictures of these flags blowing in the wind, and a cable car happened to be passing at that very moment, and it was just perfect timing. If you have a recipe you'd like me to try out, please do let me know in the comments, and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks again to Hunter for this recipe. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing for more super amazing and beautiful and awesome videos just like this. Thanks again. I'll see you guys next time.